Founded in 1991, Broadcom's mission is simple: connecting everything. Today, the company estimates that 99.98% of internet traffic crosses at least one Broadcom chip, in the home, in the hand, and across the network.
Part of the criteria used in our selection of your firm was its commitment to maintaining an injury-free environment. We are looking to get the same commitment from you. I am personally committed to maintaining an injury-free environment. DPR has spent a lot of time developing a plan to build this project safely. Each building has a building superintendent who is available to address any safety or coordination issues promptly. There are weekly coordination meetings held with your management that always start out with safety. Please adhere to all job site rules, including parking locations, lunch break areas, and designated smoking areas. All deliveries to the site must be coordinated with DPR. DPR has established a web-based delivery notification system to ensure you can get your materials on site on time. You are joining a dedicated team of construction professionals. Together we will complete this project safely, on schedule, and on budget. I look forward to working with you to meet these goals.
So to give you all some perspective on DPR and its safety culture, which may be different than other general contractors you work with, starts with DPR's mission statement, which is to build great things. Our safety policies aren't built on cops, aren't built on safety individuals chasing you around the site, making sure you're doing the right thing. If you see me out on site, if you see any of the safety personnel, they're there to help you, to encourage you, to inspire your managers, your superintendents, your foremen, to make the right decisions, to do the safe decision. Even if it costs more money, we can work out the dollars, but what we can't replace is you.
One of my personal objectives is not only for the safety of the job site personnel and our workers, but of the surrounding businesses, their workers, and the general public, the motorists, the pedestrians, the bicyclists that pass by our site. We are very concerned about the way we exit a project, the way we enter a project, and how we maintain the peripheral infrastructure around the site. It's very, very important to me personally that everyone return home the same way they came to work. With that being said, have a safe and productive day. Thank you.
A successful project to Moore Meadows and his whole team is everybody going home safe at the end of the day, having a productive day, and ultimately, a satisfied customer so we can move on to the next project and do the same thing. The safety to Moore Meadows, it's not a process, but it's a culture and a lifestyle, and we practice that not only on the project, but at home as well.
We have a saying at University Mechanical regarding safety. It's simply this: be vigilant. You see, our company safety program is designed for continuous improvement for the health and safety of our employees. So with that, remember, be vigilant. Be vigilant, look out for those dangers and difficulties to ensure that everyone goes home safe.
Occasionally throughout this project, we'll host craft lunches. These lunches are a great time to get a handful of people from different trades around the project to sit down and talk openly about the job. What should we stop doing? What should we start doing? And what should we continue doing to make this a safe, productive job site for everyone? You might be asked to participate, and it's not mandatory. You could say no, but we hope you look forward to it. Your voice matters. The OCPC campus is constructed on 74 acres of strawberry fields, located just south of the runway at the former El Toro Air Base. The first phase of the project consists of 4 research and development buildings where Broadcom will be designing and testing the technology that connect our devices. In addition to the 4 R&D buildings, there's also a public road, now called Marine Way, and later to be renamed Great Park Boulevard. This cuts through the middle of the site and will be the entrance to the Great Park of Irvine. Crossing Marine Way are 2 bridges that are being constructed as part of this project. The North Bridge, which allows vehicle access to connect the 2 sides of the campus at the North Ring Road, and another large bridge, also referred to as the Plaza Deck, which creates a large community space over the roadway to connect pedestrians to all 4 of the buildings on campus. The site work on this project includes all of the infrastructure to support the first 4 buildings, as well as 4 future buildings and 2 parking structures. The site is accessed through 6 gates located around the perimeter of the campus. 3 on Alton Boulevard, to the south of the site, and 3 located to the north on Barranca Boulevard. The gates are numbered 1 through 6, starting from the main gate adjacent to the east trailer complex, and sequentially numbered in a clockwise manner. There is work that occurs throughout all phases of construction on both Barranca and Alton Boulevard, so gate openings may be relocated to accommodate that street work. We'll communicate those gate closures at the weekly safety meetings. There are 2 trailer complexes located on the site. The main trailer campus located on the east end of the site. This is where you're sitting now if you're in the safety orientation. Adjacent to the safety trailer and first aid clinic are the main administration trailer and the conference center, where DPR sits with the design team and representatives of OCPC and AECOM. The working hours for the job site will vary throughout the year depending on the daylight. We'll do our best to get everyone working as soon as it's safe to do so, and as long as it's in compliance with the City of Irvine working hour requirements. We'll notify everyone at the weekly safety meeting in the event of any changes to those working hours. We will also post signage at the vehicle exit gates as a reminder. Buildings 1 and 7 can be accessed from 2 levels. You can enter on the ground level from the south side of the buildings, or on the plaza level on the north elevation of the buildings. Material staging is located to the south of both of these buildings. For buildings 4 and 5, there's no ground level. These buildings start at the plaza level, therefore all access to these buildings is from the plaza. There are material and personnel hoists located at all 4 buildings. The hoists are located at the south elevations of Building 1 and 7 and at the north elevations of Buildings 4 and 5. These hoists will remain in place until the permanent freight elevator is in operation at each building. At that point, all material will be loaded either by forklift through an opening in the building exterior or by using the building freight elevators. On a project of this size, there will be hundreds of vehicles entering and exiting the site every day. In order to prevent traffic jams from occurring at the gate and the surrounding streets, we ask that you do a few things. Have your parking lot hang tag displayed on your windshield, rearview mirror when you enter the site. This will keep vehicles moving past the security guard to the appropriate parking lot on site. You will be stopped by security if the pass is not visible. These passes will be issued to you during your initial site orientation. Another thing you can do to help keep traffic moving through the gates is schedule your deliveries in advance. DPR will be using a web-based scheduling application to schedule these deliveries. Foremen and other persons responsible for those deliveries will get training on that website with more information on how that application works. In addition to the parking hang tags, you'll also be issued a project-specific badge for this site. This badge includes each employee's photo, name, company, and relevant training certifications they have completed. All persons on site, including guests, must obtain a badge from the safety and orientation trailer. If you forget or misplace your badge, please report to the safety trailer to obtain a replacement or temporary. Also, if you see someone walking around without a badge, kindly ask them if they need help finding someone and direct them to a DPR person or the safety trailer.
DPR Construction has numerous of expectations that are requested by every subcontractor that attends to our projects. One is providing safe environment of which we're working in. Having the expectations from every subcontractor is working and addressing unsafe conditions and reporting them to your supervisors and DPR Construction. So other expectations are to report injuries, address unsafe conditions, and not afraid to stand up for what is right. All crew members are also required to attend our safety meetings on a weekly basis. They will be held in designated areas which will be discussed in orientation. Your participation is encouraged to address any unsafe conditions or something that we can improve on our project. In the event of an evacuation, there are 2 locations that are designated for our muster locations. One will be on the west tent location and or the east tent location. We will there meet with all individuals and get a head count prior to either being evacuated for the day or return to work for the rest of the day. DPR has zero tolerance items, which include drugs, alcohol, weapons, sexual harassment, or any discrimination of any kind. We also have fall protection violations, confined space, lockout tag violations. These are automatic dismissal from any DPR project. With the size of this project and the capacity, there is going to be numerous of equipment on the project, such as boom lifts, aerial lifts, scaffold operations, forklifts. We definitely need to have personnel out there that is well trained and qualified for the operations on hand. From time to time, you'll be asked to provide verification of training. But please understand, we're not out here being safety cops. We're here to maintain a safe environment for you and others and verify that these people know what they're doing with the equipment that they're providing services for.
There's an information hotline number specific to this project. Important job site information will be recorded on this hotline, including job site address, work hours, and emergency contact information. This hotline will also be used in the event of rain. If the job site is to be closed for the day due to rain or another event, we'll have a message on the hotline to let you know. That message will be recorded by 5 a.m. If it's raining, call in. Make sure the job site's going to be open before you drive to the site.
So DPR's philosophy is injury-free. We would like everybody to come to our project and go home to their family. We have 4 primary principles, which are supportive leadership, personal commitment, free and open lines of communication, and your accountability. With these principles, will make us all successful in creating and obtaining a safe work environment. So we empower you to take the steps in the event of an unsafe act or unsafe condition is to address to your direct supervisor, a safety person with DPR Construction. In addition, we have a safety hotline located in specific areas that you may use in the event issues are not being taken care of. We definitely would like everybody on this project to hold safety as a value. Choose to work safe. Choose to go home to your family. We want to be successful, and we all want to go home to our family. Looking forward to working with all of you and accomplishing one goal is creating an injury-free environment and all going home to our families.
Our number one goal.
Our number one goal.
Our number one goal
is that you go home safe.
Is that you go home safe
Is that you go home safe.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Nothing is more important.
Nothing is more important.
Nothing is more important than everyone.
and everyone going home to their family.
To their families, safe and sound.
Safe and sound.
Safe and sound.
Broadcom is connecting everything
Everything to everyone.
Everything and everyone.
Everything and everyone.